Now, this is a better Washington team than they had last year, Chris. Pacers, I believe the Pacers can beat them, but it's a better team in terms of their talent, their depth. That's Bradley Beal. That's an all-NBA player. He now knows that this team needs, as you said, him to both score and rebound. I mean, and get assists.
Beal missed it, got his own putback.
The right plays bigger. I mean, he's about 6'4", Chris. He plays bigger than you think he does.
And Beal, the strong drive.
Yeah, and beat Jackson off the drive.
See what the Wizards can get done offensively here as Beal is probing inside the paint, and that jumper is wet.
Yeah, I mean.
Isaiah Jackson is back in. Batase on the bench has 3 fouls. Smith has a couple. Beal with a left hand. 8-point Wizards lead at 58-50.
Oh, stay down. Stay down.
Beal, reverse layup. So smooth.
So you end up going right, and the defensive players thinking you're going to what is your left hand.
19 for Halliburton. Beal strong to the basket.
Don't let him reverse it to Beal.
In the corner, Beal for 3.
Just said, don't let him reverse it to Beal.
Now against Brissett.
Go left, he'll shoot it. That's what he does. He goes left and he shoots it.
Inserted in the starting lineup, and guess what? He's taken advantage of every minute thus far.
Dosunmu is a Chicago kid. Bradley Beal, great cut to the basket.
Porzingis is smart. He'll try to give Vucevic as many pick and rolls as possible. As you see right there, Brad gets all the way to the basket.
Washington now on a 10-0 run with this 5-point lead. Here's Beal, pure from the mid-range. Here's Beal. Step back jumper between his legs, and he hits a jumper.
That's what we talked about, closing out halves.
KP being double teamed, fades over to Sumu. I'm sure that's not what Wes Unseld wanted, but it leads to Beal. The 3 is good.
Beautiful. Close to the basket and get out the shooters, the better you are, because the ball is going up between those 2 guys. And I think it's inevitable.
Good attack to the basket by Bradley Beal to extend Washington's lead to 6. Staff official. Our thoughts and prayers are with Tony Brown's family.
Absolutely. Our condolences go out to his wife, his kids, his father.
We've got a tie ball game with 1:10. All of DeRozan's free throws have come here in the second half. Here's Beal going to the cup, and he scores.
Now Brad takes this all the way to the basket. He can get some contact.
Here's Beal seeing a lot of active hands, and he goes off glass, and he gets it to go. Bradley Beal with his 19th points, and he is pumped.
Brad Doherty and Serena Winters, it's great to have you with us as Isaac Okoro opens up guarding Bradley Beal. It is Karis LeVert. He'll check Kuzma, and it goes to Beal. Beal lays it up and in. Morris finds Hachimura. Beal's leaned on by Osman, got a step, went baseline, and Beal lays it in.
It's good to see him come in and contribute because he played well in Chicago.
Our fans, so you know, it's enjoyable for sure.
That was our Rocket Mortgage built for success.
The ball bounces a long way to get back to him.
Beal twists inside and scores.
It sure does.
Struggling, you can't quite find it. He just makes a big shot.
Right. He's very timely with that.
Yeah.
Beal angles in. He banks and scores. Talking about keeping Porzingis on as AC. He scored 10 points in the first quarter. He has not scored since as Beal floats and scores. Up until that Allen free throw as here's Beal inside. Beal banks and scores. He now has 18. Beal's an efficient 8 of 11.
Allen he was so worried about getting to the peak of the shot.
Right.
Let that little hook go.
Yeah,
Porzingis can't touch it.
Beal breaks to the basket and dunks. Morris with the feed. J.B. Bickerstaff with the timeout. Osman made a legitimate play to try to draw a charge. Beal twists into the paint. Got cut off by Okoro. He drains a tough shot.
A situation to where they can't have any misses.
Beal to the foul line.
Boy, he's tough mid-range player.
Yes, yeah.
My goodness.
They're taking care of the ball, but they're not doing a good job closing out quarters. Now, you did it in the first 2 quarters, but that 3rd quarter, Detroit finished on a 14-7 run.
He's the only one who wants it.
That might be a little dirty work number 2. Why not? Bradley Beal
doing what he does best, shoot the rock.
At the tail end of that play, so wish the best for DeLon Wright and keep an eye out on his availability.
Once again, Bradley Beal with the snatch, dribble, pull back, and gets the hoop. And he'll go to the line for three. For Morris.
That's the switch.
Morris to Beal. Being guarded by Ivy. The step back three is pure.
Here's Beal. Guarded by Hield. Beal goes right around him, and the pretty finish. Contavious Caldwell-Pope and Ish Smith. Here's Beal bodying in and banking it home.
And getting high-quality shots.
9 assists already in the quarter. Beal, nasty crossover, and the connection.
I just wanted to stay on his good side. And the funny thing is, you find out later, that glare, he was a teddy bear, but that glare.
This first half against Washington. Here's Beal. Cups it in off the window.
You know, the three ball is up and down. You're never out of a game. And I like how they're moving Beal now off of pin downs.
Halliburton with 21 points, 9 assists. Beal, step back, is good. Heading downhill. It's not like he's just been hitting shots and has started his career because of that, scoring a lot. No, the way he's doing it is a little more mature. Third year now in the league. Gill gives it back to Beal. Beal, that crossover three is money. Beautiful delivery from Bradley Beal. Halliburton with the left hand, no. Another opportunity for Washington. What an outlet from Porzingis. Beal knocks it down. The full shot clock as well.
It's been a great response by the Pacers as nice drive by Beal.
Gets it to Beal. Beal takes the step back, and he goes. Bradley Beal, you're right, he is kind of set for a 20-point. By taking care of business and getting your starters, not that many minutes. Beal. Oh, it's slick. Beal. Leap.
Kuzma finding a cutting Beal. Great set there by Washington. Sixers 30th in the league in terms of pace. Here's Beal attacking Tucker, and he scores. Errant pass by Brad. Shot clock now down to 5. Beal, step back three. Cashes out nothing but nylon. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak, our entire NBC Sports Washington crew with you here. Capital One Arena, we'll do it again Wednesday up in Philadelphia. Here's Beal with a tough bucket. Count it, he'll go to the line for a free throw. Good to see Maisha and Corey Kispert out there. Both teams show so much love for one another. They're out at ESA as Bradley Beal cashes out a dunk. A lot of contact right there, no call. As Anthony Gill comes up with it. Here's Beal, step back three, and he gets fouled on the three-point shot. Former Wizards player would say something like that.
It had to be Antoine Jameson. That's the only guy I would ever guard. Then he get a couple of buckets, and guess what? I had to go sit down.
There you go.
I wasn't getting it.
Every starter has scored except Bradley Beal. Here's Beal spinning off Harris. And the up and under, beautiful layup by Bradley Beal. Beal's attacking, blocked by Daniel Gafford. Wizards look to push off of the block. There's Bradley Beal with a big-time three.
That's a huge three. We just talked about Brad having to get it started offensively.
Claxton second in the league in field goal percentage at 70%. He's a perfect 4 for 4 from the field tonight. Beal's drive to the cup is good.
And I like this. That he does offensively and defensively. Right there, he almost took a charge, sacrificed his body. Now he's off to the races and rim running.
Here's Bradley Beal's three-point shot is good. All net for Bradley Beal as he's now in double figures with 12.
What can happen if you do not close out the second quarter of first halves and then coming out a little flat to start the third. Looking at it right now, you're down 17.
Nets are on a 16-3 run as they're enjoying their largest lead of the game. Kevin Durant has now scored at least 25 points in every game so far this year, Drew. There are literally just two guys in the league, and correct me if I'm wrong. We're watching the only two guys I think in the league when they shoot jumpers, no one can contest them. And I'm talking about Porzingis and Kevin Durant as Bradley Beal gets another bucket. Fewer games. KD's a very special talent. Beautiful move there by Bradley Beal with the up and under.
And maybe tomorrow will be the powder blues.
I'm down with
Can't believe everything you read on the internet. You know, here's Bradley Beal, who had very slow starts. So Milton, Harden, Harrell, Niang, and House on the floor right now for the Sixers. And that was just a good-looking play designed by the visitors. Porzingis on the curl. Good defense by Paul Reed. Shot clock at 5. Good cut from Beal and lays it up and in. That's just veterans. 21 and counting for the 21-year-old Tyrese Maxey. Tucker guarding Beal. Step back for Bradley Beal. He's good. I believe on Friday. Grown up right before our eyes. 1-point game. Beal gets the roll.
Porzingis wanted the ball from Kuzma, didn't get it. A little frustrated at Kuzma.
Morris to Beal. Elbow jumper. Bradley Beal starting to heat up in this third quarter. Beal, baseline. Well, speaking of great third quarters, Tyrese Maxey doing it for the Sixers and Beal. Now I'd like that to end.
Please, can we stop that, please?
For the team in white. Okay, 15 straight. Beal for 3.
Well, we talked about their approach, right?
No Embiid tonight for the Sixers again, still out with that non-COVID illness. Get well soon, Joel. We miss you, big fella. Beal, baseline for 2. Lower thigh just above the knee contact back in the first quarter. This has been a physical battle between these two teams. Beal, as you mentioned earlier, had a great third quarter for the Wizards. He's good.
Tobias now PJ with the unenviable task of covering Bradley Beal, non-stop motion. Look at him.
Shot clock at 3 on number 3. Doesn't matter.
Drew, we see Bradley Beal out there. I'm curious to see what it looks like with him out here for the first time after missing 5 games, and he takes the first shot of the game, and he hits a long 2. You look at Giddey, who attacks the basket, comes up short and shaved. They go about 6'8", 6'6", Drew. Kyle Kuzma swing pass to Bradley Beal for a 3.
It's after a dunk by Porzingis, catching that lob from Kuzma.
Beautiful move by Beal to kick out to Denny. Beal is there to clean up with the offensive glass. Here's Kuz spinning, kick out to Morris, swing to Beal. And the 3 is up and good for Bradley Beal. And then his second 3 of the game.
In the play, those points in the paint, they're averaging 57, over 57 points in the paint per game. We talk about OKC.
Said you needed Beal, you got Beal with the reverse layup. OKC with their largest lead of the game, for them 3 points. Wizards led by as many as 17 in the first half. As Bradley Beal goes to the line after getting fouled attacking the basket. OKC now 14 of 22, shooting 64% from the charity stripe. Beal, step back. Yes! 4 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Beal, baseline, fader. He hits! Bradley Beal with a fadeaway jump shot. Porzingis again. Nice handoff to Beal, who tries a 3 and hits a 3. Tie ball game at 8.
In his mind that he's got to get more field goal attempts up, take pressure off the rest of the guys, and just be a threat out there offensively.
That man is Bradley Beal.
Here's Beal. Good. Bradley Beal now in double figures. He's got 10.
Kyle Lowry and a bunch of guys that have something to prove in this league.
Here's a 3 for Bradley Beal.
5 minutes to go on this third to try and take a lead is going to be tough, but can you get some type of momentum going into the fourth quarter? But you can see if they get that ball in the middle of the zone.
Here's Beal downhill. Count it. Ball's on the floor. Wizards come up with it.
So you're like Corey Kispert, when it comes to 50-50 balls, it's his.
There's Brad with a beautiful circus shot lay-in.
They are battling for their career lives to stay in this league. So that's a different type of intensity level.
Here's Bradley Beal's three, ties the ball game at 99. Wizards inbound. Here's Beal, Porzingis. Beal, great cut to the basket. Good feed by Kristaps.
Having more playing time and has been asked to do some scoring. Averaging a career high 16 points on the season.
Here's Beal, his jumper, up and good. Here's Beal being guarded by P.J. Washington. Oh, the snatchback dribble is good by Bradley Beal. Barton with a kick out to Beal. Beal trying to post up Smith Jr.
Big body.
Bodied him. Bradley Beal. Back here at Capital One Arena, Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak. Wizards have been outscored 22-11 here in the second quarter. As Bradley Beal gets the reverse lay-in to go down. You know Kelly Oubre, don't you? 12-2 run. Snapped there by the jumper by Bradley Beal. Porzingis tried a left-hand dunk. Beal's threes, nothing but net.
I don't know the numbers, CM, but the look.
There's Kuzma spinning. A kick out to Beal in the corner. Gets the shooter's bounce. It's your house, Brad. Wizards closing out this 6-game homestand in the last 11 days. They'll go on the road starting Wednesday in Miami as Bradley Beal triggers a three in the corner. You see how Charlotte switched there so Gordon Hayward could guard Brad. Beal attacking. Tough left-hand lay-in for Beal.
Nick Richards, he just stuck out to us in that preseason game. Off the bench, 20 points and like 10 rebounds with 20 minutes to play.
Excellent jumper by Bradley Beal to up his scoring. Wizards are back with their starting five.
And you see the defense. Oh, there we go.
Nice cut by Beal. Strong to the bucket.
Getting downhill off a screen by Bam. Porzingis is playing off. That's allowing that screen, and then Lowry able to get downhill.
Bradley Beal's only taken one shot so far in the quarter. He made it. Drives on Smith. Makes it and draws the foul. 22 points for Bam. Beal with an air ball. Kuzma saves it in. Beal a second try. And he splashes in a three. Corey Kispert missing a three. Long rebound to Beal. Bradley Beal, 15-footer, right down. Bradley Beal, terrific mid-range shooter. He's got 10 points. 7:26 left, third quarter. Wizards leading by 5. Quick inbounds to Beal before the Heat were set.
Got to be locked in there, though, on those inbound plays. So important.
He's 10 of 13 from the field. 3-point game. Beal shoots a three, buries it.
Bam Adebayo has that great combination of both athleticism and power.
There's Beal, right corner three, bullseye. Barton into the corner, Kuzma. That's Beal. That's trouble.
Yeah. Fourth quarter with 3 triples after really struggling offensively and getting into foul trouble in the last game. Here he goes again.
Beal, oh, he got right through. Hero switches to Beal with 7 on the shot clock. That's what the Wizards wanted. That's why. 26 points for Bradley Beal. Abdia looking for Beal. Finds him. Oh, no! I mean, that's ridiculously easy. What a great play the Wizards just ran. Beal with a layup. It's a 1-point game.
Goodwin takes a lot of threes, passes that one up. Beal along the baseline. Fall away. Knocks it down.
Yeah, he's so good at getting his shot.
Back in the hands of Beal now. 10 on the shot clock. Beal to the basket. Oh, almost. Almost.
That's a heck of a finish.
Beal knocks it down. Under a minute here, first half. Beal. Beal takes it. And Washington's pretty good in that category. I think they have 6. Beal coming away with his own miss. He's getting 2. The other parts of the game started to develop, and then the other guy came along. Now he's expensive bench player.
Yeah, well, Duncan Robinson, as Bradley Beal gets the layup, Duncan Robinson takes a lot of hard shots.
Now back to Brogdon. 7 on the shot clock. Beal just nets out. 10 now on the shot clock. Brogdon loses the handle. Oh, nicely done. He hung up there for a while. Beal. To the hoop.
Pretty.
He's smooth as silver.
Yeah.
Quickly against guys like Porzingis, turn it over there.
Threw it right at the knees of Gobert. Kuzma, the dump off and the lay-in for Bradley Beal, and Chris Finch does not like what he sees. Just the isolation.
Chance for Brad to go to work. Nice step back jumper. Drew, I'm just going to tell you.
On particular issues, this is definitely a game on who wants it more.
Here's Bradley Beal. His three-pointer is up and good. Here's Beal to Diddy. Beal, another step back. Another jumper all night long. Being guarded by Rivers. Boy, they've had battles dating back to their AAU days.
Oh, wow.
Oh, great circus move there by Bradley Beal.
Uh-oh.
Bradley Beal, reverse lay-in. Lead back up to 10. Wizards still with an 11-point lead. Beal off glass. Yes, sir.
They'll let you know about it, too.
Exactly. Beal's floater. Count it, and a foul. 137 points last night to Golden State, already giving up 131 to Washington. He's still got over 5 minutes to play. Another up and under lane for Beal.
Washington controls the tip. We're underway here at Barclays Center. Wizards 142-127 win over Minnesota, and a blast to the rim by Bradley Beal. Beal gets into it quickly. Olay defense. The Nets did not handle Morris. Back for Durant. Off the double team. He tried to bounce it to Morris. It's a turnover. Beal high kicks it. Blocked by Morris. Count it. Goaltending. 12 to shoot. Sumner trying to slap at it. Beal lines it up. Got a 3.
And tough one because Sumner and Durant miscommunicated off the switch.
Nobody there. Statue of Liberty dunk for Bradley Beal.
He brings an energy, a quickness, and when he can knock down three-point looks.
Beal gets the step. Nice shimmy to the rim. O'Neal rushing up the floor. Ball fake. Layup doesn't go. He did everything right except finish it, and nobody back for Beal. Uncontested jam. Wizards ended a 3-game losing streak with that victory over Minnesota. Beal bounces around and goes through for Bradley Beal at the end of the third. Beal can't touch it. O'Neal just got nailed, and Beal lays it in.
I got a small beef with opponents to take time to help an opponent out.
I agree
know it's good sportsmanship, but
nah, we'll do that after the game.
Bradley Beal, master of the mid-range. Terry's had a wonderful plus-minus here in this first quarter. When he's been on the floor, the Hornets have really played well. Bradley Beal putting Nick Richards in the spin cycle. Oh, they faked it to him. He's a decoy tonight. Beal with the left hand. That's a good move.
I'll try to stay out of your way.
After the timeout, Bradley Beal calls his own number. Little runner from Beal. Beal.
Hornets swarming.
That was,
he earned all that.
That was really cool. You saw the ball handling.
Porzingis didn't want to give it up.
Blocked away by Kuzma. with some anger. Bradley Beal.
Plumlee's rolling to the bucket, and there's nobody big enough to help on the Plumlee roll.
Beal. He's got the last 11 for Washington. And Porzingis shooting a good ball this year. 38% from behind the arc. Made 47 threes coming into this game. Oh, look at that soft touch. Restricted free agents this summer. Bradley Beal. Man, he can score.
Yeah. He can handle it.
Saved by Porzingis. Hornets can't buy a bucket right now. Bradley Beal.
Beal explodes when he sees a crease.
Picked up by P.J. Washington. Now Jalen McDaniels in front of him. Free throw jumper. It's a one-possession game. Oh, my goodness, Bradley Beal. Have a quarter. Why don't you, Bradley Beal?
They're going to have some active hands trying to force some takeaways, but they get the ball out the rim quick. And they also grab rebounds and turn them into fast breaks. See how fast LeBron James takes that ball out?
That December 4th game was a 130-119 Laker win. I wouldn't say it deteriorated into an all-star game, but it was certainly fun to watch at the end. And there's their man back in uniform, Bradley Beal, beyond the arc.
With Kispert coming in, the Lakers better be aware of their switching or whatever, because he's a guy that really knocks down the long ball.
Here's Bradley Beal wandering in. He's at the baseline. Avdia dives, can't get it to him. Now Beal, he circles back and scores. Bradley Beal bouncing around on the perimeter. Bradley's got a shot if he wants it. He's drawing Thomas Bryant out. Oh, nice little step back by Beal. Beautiful stuff. Lonnie right at the top of the list when it comes to three-point shooters for the Lakers as far as makes. That's a left-handed scoop and a soft touch by Beal.
And LT is still the professional of professionals.
So congrats to LT, and he's not going anywhere. Across the timeline, picked up by LeBron with a little bit of quickness and speed as Beal, who pulls up from the elbow. Now over there on the Laker bench, you got Wenyen Gabriel with the shoulder, but could be back tomorrow. The calf injury to Bradley Beal. What a move.
He better be a deuce.
10 threes tonight. Beal trying to work for a two-point shot. We are tied at 115.
Beal out off the wing, being checked defensively by Bridges. Gets it to Kuzma. As it's Wainwright jamming him up. Beal on the drive, and you can see 39 attempts. But right now, it's got to start on this end of the floor. At the backdoor cut, Beal right to the rack.
Well, the danger part is he can get hot.
That's EJ's rule book. Beal on the drive, gets Biombo on the hip, finishing the foul. Beal outside, able to get to the baseline, rattles it in, just in fourth field goal. He's in double figures now with 11. On the drive, inside for Beal.
That's a tough shot.
Suns in a penalty. Wizards only one team foul. Here is Beal. Tough shooting night, but
that's too easy.
He could still come at you. Yeah, the Wizards took a 38-9 run from the Suns over.
They had bonus, though. They had some bonus money in that.
Right. Beal probing the defense. Leans back, connects, ties it at 100. Beal working off the Gibson screen. Taj gets it back. Bridges trying to find up the screen. Back-to-back jumpers for Beal. Wizards back in front by 2.
They switch Rudy Gay out front.
Well, Bill has a spot he wants to get to.
He found it off the glass, caught the rim and in.
Yeah, and if it's not right.
Inbound, Sexton reaches in. Beal plays on, showed his strength of hands. Yeah. Able to stay with that basketball, then shoot and hit that bucket. Beal drives inside. That's what he does so well. You break him loose. You and I and Holly talk. He's missed a lot of times the first of 2. So he makes that first and dialed in easily for the second. Jump shot, sweet. Down the barrel by Beal.
Again, he doesn't panic, right? He just handled it. Went back outside. He looked at the clock. He knew he had enough time to make the magic happen as Bradley Beal answers with his own 2. With you and makes that contact. Unless you absolutely shove him down.
Beal found space and went up over Markkanen.
And they give the call to Lowry Markkanen. Yeah, that was
it hurts because it's his third, and you know they took the risk of putting him back in here, and that's what really hurts is now he's picked up 3.
Now the Jazz have hit now 8 of 16, 50% from behind the arc. Vando jumps out, tries to slow down Beal, but actually Bradley Beal simply ran right past him, and he's been a difference maker.
Vando wide open.
Beal up the wing, short. Ball bounces right back to him. He'll drive inside and scores it.
Yeah, that's the problem right there.
Either team is led by double figures. 11 now for Utah, 101-90. Beal with his first bucket tee since the opening quarter of play.
Is that Jordan Clarkson didn't have a great first quarter, but he just came out patient in the second half. Didn't have a great first half. Again, I told you, look for Bradley Beal to have the ball in his hand.
You know, from our spot, just trapped, no place to go. They overran him a bit, and JC finds enough space to hit that shot, and we're just trading buckets, plain and simple.
Well, this is NBA basketball.
Here's Beal, guarded by Alexander Walker, rises up, uses that window for 2.
Defensively, to 19th defensive rating, and continuing to climb. Beal straightaway 3, bucket. And the Wizards get the stop. Beal on the drive. And a sweet move by the All-Star for the bucket.
Single player on that list that have done it ever, that have played within the last few decades.
Beal drew the contact on Sabonis, got the bucket and won.
Fadeaway jumper, and he got Sabonis in the air.
Bradley Beal, an implacable scorer. Relentless, like I said, relentless scorer.
It's coming in the first half. There's plenty of time to correct the things defensively that you're struggling with, like getting to the rim and scoring in the paint.
One more to Fox from downtown. Left it on the front rim. Monte Morris, the hit ahead to Beal. Over Fox for the layup. Bradley Beal. Porzingis driving the closeout. Shot clock at 10 for Beal off the high ball screen. Good defense by Mitchell. Better offense by the All-Star. They blitz Beal. Good hard show by Lyles. Recovers. Sabonis in the drop that time, and Beal punishes the coverage. To right, shot clock down to 6. Good defense by Herter. Stayed down on the fake. 2 on the clock. Beal, float game. That's what All-Stars do. Out of the timeout, Beal off the handoff. Little chase action. Got around Lyles and kissed it home.
When do you double Embiid? And you gave me the thumbs up, like that's exactly what you have to do to attack him.
Yeah, I have that right in my notes. There's 3 ways to double team Embiid, and we could get to it. It's either how active those hands are and how easy it is to convert turnovers into points for Philly.
Beal gets behind Melton and hits that soft jumper. Wizards have got to do a better job defensively because Philly wants to put the ball on the deck and attack. And Bradley Beal gets to the cup.
It's amazing. That seemed to be pretty well contested.
It was good defense, just better out.
And Washington takes their lead, the first of the game.
It's a good cut inside by Embiid and a block there by Porzingis. Good screen set by Gibson to free up Bradley Beal for 3. It's Monte Morris, 2 on the shot clock. Got to get something up. The crossover and the shot over Embiid. Taj Gibson with the offensive putback. He gets his own rebound. Out to Beal for 3. Yes, sir! Beal left all alone, and he punishes the Sixers for leaving him wide open.
Looks like it's going to be something for Rui Hachimura to come off a down screen on the weak side.
Beal floater off glass, count it.
So does Giannis. He'll take it inside. Washington rips it away.
I've been impressed with the way the Wizards have defended Giannis so far.
Layup is good for Bradley Beal.
The ball went side to side, and then it was a race between Connaughton and Gafford to the rim. Pat beat him.
He's got 5 of the first 9 points. And going glass for Beal again. His second field goal of the night.
And he didn't get his nap. And Kyrie's like, man, go get some sleep. He's like, no, I got to beat you. I got to beat you in this video game.
So he's not going to take a nap?
I don't know. I'm not saying. It's just he wound up scoring 71, breaking his routine.
I'm waiting.
I don't know if you have a suit that color. There's Beal's first shot. And again, missing the last 5 games. The best statistical season of his career. Beal looking for some room, creates a little space, and what a start for the Washington Wizards, up by 9. They've hit, as he said, all 3 of his free throws. Nick's back within 9. Jumper from Bradley Beal, his 3rd field goal. Some nice passes from Julius Randle, his 3rd assist. Brunson's got 16. Beal backdoor.
Yeah, it's been open a couple of times to Beal tonight.
And just been a bit of a defensive presence, Clyde. Morris kicks it up top. Porzingis, Kuzma throws it in the left corner. And Beal knocks down the 3.
The Wizards are already at their season's average. Beal going back door.
Spins again, pulls back. Boy, that's some impressive create your own shot right there. Wizards glad to have him back. Jump shot short, gets his own rebound, goes back up, lays it in. And it's back to 17.
Usually he has that power game, but he's been finessed so far tonight.
Good hands by Kuz. He slaps it away from Beccaro. Wizards looking to push. Beal attacks the basket. Great feed by Kuzma.
They have to get back to what was successful for them, and that was moving that basketball, making that extra pass.
Tough fadeaway jumper there by Bradley Beal. That's his 4th point of the game, 2nd field goal. And again, this Orlando Magic team, Christy, 3rd youngest in the league. They've missed 212 man games, which is tops in the NBA, as Bradley Beal gets to the cup.
Trying to get the floor balanced.
Mate kick out to Beal in the corner. Nothing but net. Just trying to get it into Beal. Beal off glass. Here's Beal inside, off the glass, counting.
And that's from the point guard position as a whole. So you have to love that picture if you're a Wizards fan.
They've absolutely maximized their offensive possessions as Bradley Beal hits the 3 as the shot clock expires.
Finney Smith closed out on Kuzma, prevented an open 3. Morris with the pass. Spacing's a little weird here for the Wizards, but it doesn't stop Bradley Beal from hitting a 3.
He certainly should have taken that shot.
Beal on the bounce, zigzags through the defense and scores.
Nice. You know, he followed right behind in that possession.
Yeah. A drive by Beal, a step back mid-range shot, good. A driving kick, Finney Smith to tie her up. No good. Kuzma, he's got a chance, especially with that pass up ahead for a layup with .5. Bradley Beal. Morris in the open court. Beal split the double team. Lost the ball for a moment, but ends up underhanding it home with the left.
Yeah, continues to attack.
And here we go to the last 2 minutes. Beal down the lane, inside against Powell, and lays it in. Washington leads.
Knocking down a big bucket.
For the year, 40% on threes. Tonight, 50%. Beal to answer. Rainbow 3 is good. Wow.
Talking about back and forth.
That's how he can be that consistent, 30 or 40-point scorer, and obviously getting to the free throw line.
Beal from the free throw line. He leans in and he ties it up. Gafford's an excellent roll man. Sets the pick here for Beal. This foul line, Jimmy, is good. The 2nd time he's made one of those. 3. Beal off the curl, and Beal knocks it down. He's 3 for 3. Poked away. Beal scoops it back up. Draws a crowd, reloads, steps along the baseline. Beal with a tough jumper. He's got 11. Nunn to Beal. Angle 3. Good. Make it a 2. Long 2 had a toe on the line, but another bucket for Beal. It was Kuzma to start the quarter as he is flammable with the 4 threes. Beal from the free throw line, another one.
Hachimura going to the Lakers. And that'll bring about a timeout on the jumper from Bradley Beal.
Come over to San Antonio. They came back in March of last year.
Porzingis to Beal. And his drive is good, and one on the left-hand shot off the glass. 2:08 remaining in the half. 55-48 Washington. Beal, 5 on the shot clock against Collins.
2 minutes.
Then they defeated New Orleans Saturday night by 10 before coming in here. The kick out. Beal again. 2 on the clock, and he beat it. Kuzma. Oh, nice pass, and then Beal is fouled. And I think it's good as well. Sacramento lost 2 straight. Toronto and Minnesota. Playing Minnesota again tonight. Johnson. 2 of 6 from 3 tonight. The Spurs are just 7 of 27, 26%.
How about Bradley Beal? Just turned his back. You know, that's you got to remain greedy. You know, get a little bit more killer in you, because that should have been a huge night for him.
It's nice to see them get in the paint.
Bradley Beal gets into the paint, and he's blocked from behind, but he stays with the play. It'll stay home. So right on top of the basketball, Trey got him from behind.
You have to get there early. CJ was there, and like you said, Joe, hand right on top of the basketball.
Now Bradley Beal, their nice catalyst, right all the way to the hole. Saw that. Man, it's going to be Bradley Beal.
Washington's doing a really good job of swinging that basketball around. And you probably have Milwaukee with no Brandon Ingram.
You're right, second of a back-to-back. Beal creating space, getting the bucket. And he's getting a foul out of it. Where the Pels are 8 for 25. Bradley Beal got some space, got the triple.
Monte Morris is mic'd up for us tonight, so looking forward to seeing and hearing some of his commentary throughout the game. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak. As Bradley Beal misses his first, follows up with the offensive rebound and putback.
All 3 of those guys, to me, are isolation players, and they don't need too many play calls.
Porzingis skips it out to Bradley Beal. Beal hits a 3.
But he scored the first 6 to 8 points for the Wizards.
I asked you, I don't know where we were. I think we were on the bus, and I was like, is he the type of guy where he gets a couple of days off as Bradley Beal triggers the jumper?
For Damian Lillard.
Nice snap back dribble by Bradley Beal. He gets it to go down over Eubanks. Porzingis trying to get a post up on the smaller Josh Hart. Kick out to Porzingis. Nice cut by Beal. The up and under. Misses, but taps into his own miss.
All right, we got Porzingis with Hart on him.
Step back 3 rattles in. Good for Bradley Beal. Beal's second 3 of the game. Beal attacking. Layup is good. Wizards now 26 points in the paint. Wizards lead is 18, 40 seconds remaining here before halftime. Here's Brad stopping on a dime, getting it to go down.
The biggest lead tonight for Washington was 20. I was hoping that they could extend that lead. You do not want this to get back into single digits.
The efficient scoring of Bradley Beal continues. Anthony Simons 12 points, 4 of 4 from 3 in just 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Wow.
This young man was not playing around coming out of that halftime. Neither is Bradley Beal getting to the cup. Josh Hart here in this quarter has 7 of his 17 points.
All right, that's the stop. Now, can you get a score right now?
Here's Beal shooting over Simons. Josh Hart was really physical with him there. Here's Beal being guarded now by Grant. Beal to the cup, count it.
And that's a good sign right there.
Minutes in the game, under 5 points. Kuzma for 3. Bradley Beal snatches that offensive rebound and gets the lay-in. Free throws also true. First 3 quarters, they were 20 of 22. They haven't even taken a free throw yet here in the 4th. Here's Beal for 3. Coming off that curl, he hits it.
And that's the quick 3.
Melo Ball is trying to get in there for that rebound. Anthony Gill comes up with it. The Charlotte, North Carolina native.
That's right. I love how Anthony Gill finished up down there on the glass. Off the glass, they were saved by getting that second one.
Beal, pull up, count it.
I love that for him.
I like just the awareness of him knowing that, you know, I get it. It's my time now.
Absolutely.
Bradley Beal's three touches nothing but cord. He puts 3 fingers up to let the fans know. There's some particulars you might be familiar with.
Talk to us.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Bradley Beal with a pull-up jumper.
He's been hampered this season, in and out of the lineup with injuries, but good to see him with his bounce tonight.
Speaking of bounce, Bradley Beal put 2 hands on the rim. Christie dropped that early in the game, and I needed to ask if that was a word. And indeed, all my Wizards fans on Twitter was like, yes, Chris, it is a word. Also hit 14 threes, and they're 15 of 17 from the charity stripe. And there you see what Porzingis has done tonight, a season-high 7 3-pointers made. First 3 points have been scored on assists for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Beal getting some separation. Count it.
A little later, huh?
Here come the Wizards. Nice bounce pass back to Beal from Monte Morris, and Bradley Beal triggers a 3, his first of the game. Beal again now being guarded by Nembhard. Double team on Brad off glass. Count it.
And that's tough right there.
Midway through the first quarter here in D.C. Nice underneath feed inside to Bradley Beal. Count the bucket and the foul. Got to account for the person that's inbounding the ball. Nice cut inside by Beal. Excellent feed by Kendrick Nunn. Bradley Beal now with 14 points.
You got to find him.
Pacers come right back to get a 3 from Buddy Hield. A really good defender taking on the assignment night in and night out of some of the best wings in the league. And again, the numbers speak for themselves. Nice jumper by Bradley Beal. Give him 16 on the night. Double figures for the Wizards. Here's a corner 3 shot for Bradley Beal.
Beautiful.
19 points for Brad.
Engage and had that same sense of urgency you had in that second quarter.
Beal attacking Miles Turner. There's Daniel Gafford to clean it up with the offensive board putback. He threw a on there. For all our Howard alums watching on NBC Sports Washington tonight. Beal creating in the air, scoring coming out of the timeout. Wizards lead is 16. Beal accepts the contact. He'll go for the line. Another 3-point opportunity for Washington. Buddy Hield battling with Avdia. On right. Up in the air. Pass to Beal. 3. Yes! Bradley Beal with 29 points. Here's Beal for another 3. Ah, he's warm. Bradley Beal is warm here at Cap One Arena.
If you try to avoid it, you play into his hand, and his rim protecting skills come out. When you go like that, he can't block it.
Beal getting downhill to finish. It's on the deck, and he somehow got it to pull for the basket. Wow. Then Avdia down. Missing there, and Bradley Beal rimming it in. Bradley Beal hops into a triple.
Yeah, it's...
Bradley Beal, when he plays, Washington is a better team. He has Kuminga on skates. Went back to that old reliable push shot game. Porzingis, nice drop pass to Bradley Beal. Good 5 minutes of basketball and a couple rebounds and some pretty good D.
He's got such a great attitude. He's always going to stay ready.
Beal. He is a good scorer at all levels.
Not reacting in time.
Bradley Beal, Clay moving his feet, and Beal's that good. That's the NBA right there. Good offense beats good defense. 1 of 5 shooting. So Beal, Monte Morris, and Bradley Beal dropping in a 3. Uses the Gafford screen, and now Beal. Looney having to stay with them on the turn and fade. Bradley Beal. I'm just happy to see him get back up. That looked like a nasty fall. Beal down the lane. He's going to hit the deck again and still make a basket. 25-point night for Wiggins. Couldn't have scripted it any better. Bradley Beal. He's something else. Clear side for Beal. Attacking for the baseline. Bradley Beal's got 30. Trying to work on Wiggins. Andrew turned him away. Shot clock down to 2. Beal's got to make something out of nothing. Step back 3. He is something. 33 for Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal will bring it up. Had 34 points when these teams met 11 days ago. The drive, and he banks it in for the first points of the game.
That's one of the things that makes him really unique.
Porzingis, tightly defended by Dame, slips it to a cutting Beal, who dunks it in. Both teams with their starters on the floor to open up the second half. Beal with the turnaround jumper, and it's good. The Wizards in front by 9. Porzingis straight up, goes left. Finds the cutter, and it's Beal who gets 2 more. Morris initiates the offense. Porzingis at the elbow. Rotates to the corner for an open 3 on the way, and it's good from Bradley Beal.
And they'll try to go ball screen.
And Beal with the hammer dunk in front of Eubanks. 5 all over him again. 7 to shoot. Drives, goes up to the rim. It's good, and a foul.
He's been on a mission tonight. Beal in traffic. Beautiful reverse. Can they keep applying the pressure? Little step back from Beal. Good.
Bradley Beal's the top shooting guard in the NBA.
Reed, the lay it all won't go down. Nice setup from Mike Conley. Here come the Wizards the other way. Porzingis outside. Bradley Beal got a 3. A lot of road games the rest of the way. Not as many home games.
And the home games are a lot of tough opponents. Bradley Beal knocks down another jumper here.
90 seconds to go in the first half. We'll pull up from deep from Beal. Wizards shooting just 36% from the floor, 35% from 3.
Good cover by Rudy.
Oh, Beal got a step on him and put it in.
And that's the only thing that it turns over here.
Porzingis over to Beal, off glass, no. 63-51. Bradley Beal driving and got the lane. We'll watch Gobert on the defensive end here as Beal gets a tough layup inside. 7 on the shot clock. It's Beal and McDaniels. Oh, the help from Gobert, and Beal still got the bucket. Batted out. Abdia finds Bradley Beal for 3. Good. Big sequence for Washington. Delon Wright on the floor with Porzingis, Kuzma, Beal, and Kispert. Here's Beal around the screen, hits the lay-in, and a foul. Beal matched up with Gobert again. Beal, the pull-up inside the elbow for 2. He has 30.
Easier said than done.
Beal, oh, so tough.
And that's why these players are great, right? Because the tendency is for him to go right. Both teams have 2 timeouts here.
Oh, Beal. He's been unbelievable in this 4th quarter.
Randall now guarding Beal. Beal trying to get downhill. They're going to call a foul. Count the bucket, as Fantasy Ransom says, and 1. Beal being guarded by Josh Hart. Beal in the paint. Fade away. High arcing shot.
And that is the time to attack it.
Before that bucket, Kuzma had the last 10 points for Washington. Like we said, Drew, at any point in the game, Kyle could get nuclear. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Brad. Step back over Grimes. Good.
Brad's definitely been quiet tonight.
Don't play.
but hopefully it's
airable.
Yeah, airable.
Pull-up jumper for Bradley Beal.
Because right now, it's looking that way.
Beal left alone for 3, and he hits. Former Bull finds Beal. Off glass. That's smooth from Bradley Beal.
He got open for us.
Not a great play when you had the opportunity to get that away.
You got to get on the floor. Man, another guy down.
Abdia is down. Beal hits a 3, and Abdia is on the deck.
I like that too. Ayo kind of pushing the pace just to see what the defense is giving him.
Beal gets into the passing lane though. Nice steal by Beal, and he jams it in. The Bulls have their largest lead on either side of this game, and of course Beal, right on cue, cuts back into it.
Yeah, tough shot right there. Got him to step back. This can never stay healthy.
Beal, tough finish.
That was a tough shot.
Beal.
That was a tough shot.
A lot of good looks too. Lob into Beal. Off the one leg, the high arcing jumper. Boy, Beal's got 7 in this quarter.
Corner, they'll give up that shot, but he's got to come with force. He was kind of like, oh, should I go? Should I not go?
Oh, wow, good inbounds pass, and Beal just elevates.
Joe Prunte and Mike Longobardi. So intense is Quinn. Beal, good. Beal kicks it back. And skying to get that rebound. DeLon Wright back to the wing, and Bradley Beal knocks down the 3. Now operates at the top. Little ISO against Trey. 14-foot step back for 2. Bradley Beal all the way to the goal. Pretty uncontested that time, as Beal has 9. And Beal on the sideline. DeJounte right there with him. The pull-up is good. Hawks have come back to lead by 2, 27-25. Bradley moving in and banks it in with 2 seconds. Quinn playing defense right with AJ. 2 on the clock. Beal gets it up and gets it in. Ooh. Into the paint. Didn't even look to shoot. Gafford gives it up. This guy looked to shoot. Beal with an easy 2 from the baseline. Hawks by 6. Wizards played in. Bradley Beal going up and in.
Gets a 3-point play and then comes right back and knocks down a 3-point shot.
Beal. This is Jordan Goodwin, number 7. Beal will drive and lay it in. Back come the Wizards. Beal. He doesn't miss 2 in a row very often. Beal banging, laying it in. At the top, here is Beal. Clint taking down, trying to get a hand up, does, and the shot's good.
That's an impossible.
Beal. And Capella, try as he might, could not deny.
They're telling Wright to go up to get the switch.
Bradley Beal has to deal with Murray. Beal pulls it from the top and connects. Wizards by 4, timeout Atlanta. Wright sets the screen. Murray gets over it. Beal looking to drive. Leans in. Bank shot. Good. Washington by 3. Timeout Atlanta.
We're under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Barnes blocked by Porzingis. DeLon finding a wide open Bradley Beal for 3.
Taking me right. How can I stop him? You know he has an array of counters.
DeLon out to Beal again, who triggers a 3 and knocks down another. Beal with a kick out to Porzingis. Back to Brad, all alone. His 3 is pure.
Yeah, looking like he's trying. Then I'm really quitting.
There's an inside look there. DeLon Wright comes up with the steal. Right to Beal. Beal was trailing. Beal now finishing.
A chance to be involved in this game, because once he's there, he can close it out for you.
Kuzma spins around. Beal with a left hand. As you said, Avi and Kispert on the floor for the first time. Bradley Beal going off glass, scoring his first bucket of the game.
But he still was able to go for a big game. He's versatile, so it makes it tough to do that. We've been playing defensively so well, but it was very disappointing the other night when we made progress to turn around and not execute.
Beal into the body of Thaddeus Young. Tough lay-in for Brad. Beal rattles in a 3-pointer.
I mean, that shot looks a whole lot better this season. You see the lift.
On a 13-3 run.
If Brad catches this ball, watch how OG Anunoby drapes him. Oh, well, not right there. He's wide.
Oh, he likes that. How you gonna leave Bradley Beal wide open?
that goes right back to my point tonight.
Trent Jr. with 20 points, 9 of them coming here in the third quarter. Washington needed that bucket as Bradley Beal gets a jumper to go down.
Probably about 3 of those this half.
There, Trent Jr. had just 4 points in that Thursday loss to Washington.
And 20 tonight.
Beal, nice strong attack to the cup.
Who is it? We'll see.
Anthony Gill is probably going to get a lot of that. Daniel Gafford, Porzingis right now. Bradley Beal triggers a jumper, and he hits. Screen and roll action. Beal, free throw line. Jumper, good.
That's great.
In the Bucks' 16-game winning streak came to an end last night at home against the Philadelphia 76ers. Beal spinning and scoring. Beal guarded by Jay Crowder. Baseline Beal blocked.
That's a goaltend.
They call that a goaltend on Lopez. Beal attacking.
And it's simple. He's getting the shot and the look every time. It's just a matter of he's going to convert it at the rim. They lucked up. I mean, he is definitely a championship.
Once again, Beal getting to the rack, looking for a foul. Plus 20. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak as Bradley Beal back into the game. Gets the scoring started here in the fourth quarter. Beal with the wherewithal to continue to play, be aggressive. Here he is downhill, step back jumper. Yes! Bradley Beal looking to his family. Here's Beal over Giannis.
I mean, this team is fighting.
Beal being guarded by Lopez. Easy work, and he's fouled.
Count it, and that's been the sweet spot for Brad.
Was just spacing the floor out. Beal cuts into the lane and scores. He's got 29. Beal with a nice screen. Porzingis misses. There's Beal with another offensive rebound.
I mean, it's just contagious.
Beal trying to work on Allen.
Gives it topside to Gafford. DeLon Wright against Jaden Ivey. Kuzma to the lane. Kuzma to the rim. Off the glass, no. Tapped up and in. Porzingis taps it outside of DeLon Wright. Bradley Beal with it. Down the lane of the rim. Finger roll. Fills it up. Wizards on a roll now.
I mean, I said to Monte today, you made it to the big time. Yeah.
And the gang's all here. Hey, appreciate you being here. We all love Flint.
Outside Goodwin. Bradley Beal to the baseline. Fires, fills it up.
That's a tough shot, but he makes it look easy.
DeLon Wright bothered by Hampton. Near turnover. Shot clock at 5. Bradley Beal down the lane. Soft gun on the run. What a shot. Out into forecourt. To Bradley Beal. Here he goes down the lane to the rim off the square for a score.
All the time, it seems like it gives you an advantage going down the floor. That was a block shot that led to a Pistons running opportunity. Caused the defense to collapse a little bit more, and then when he kicked it out eventually to Hampton, he had all kinds of time.
Dared Bradley Beal to shoot a 3. He did. He's a non-stopper. Bradley Beal right down the lane for a hoop on the other end and draws a foul. Bradley Beal, bothered by Hampton, stops and fires, fills it. Automatic.
Yep.
Absolutely automatic from there. And DeLon Wright now on the court for Washington. Jaden Ivey put it down, lost it. Takeaway by Bradley Beal. Beal from in front, soft shot, scores it. Beal all the way through the paint, gets to the baseline. The turn and gun goes. Bradley Beal to forecourt against Livers. Porzingis gives it back to Bradley Beal. Beal from the lane, floating gun goes. Another one of those almost automatic shots for him. He has 30. Bradley Beal against Isaiah Livers. Their shot clock's down to 12. Beal to the basket, lays it up, plays it in.
We saw that last night in that game against Detroit, where the Wizards came back and won that game courtesy of the game winner, first of his career for Daniel Gafford, as the floater goes down for Brad. Trae Young, perfect 4 for 4 from the field. He's got 8. He averages almost 27 a game. Beal in the paint, fadeaway off glass over Clint Capella. Beal, pull-up jumper, free throw line extended, count it. Nobody's trying to get fined.
Well, when they don't tell us, you don't hear that part because we actually edit that version.
Here's Beal. Good feed there by Porzingis as Brad gets into the paint. We're all tied up at 49. Beal, strong lead. Yeah, I like this Murray-Delon Wright matchup.
But they're cross-matched right now. You see, Murray has the assignment with Brad, and it doesn't matter.
Beal with a finger roll, and he got hit in the head in the process. Too much space there for Hunter, but he misses. Kuz, the look ahead, the back. Brad, he gets it off glass to get the layup. Quinn Snyder calls time. Beal got past DeJounte Murray for an easy layup.
Hey, excellent. They have the Atlanta Hawks in a trick bag on the offensive end.
Here's Trae Young throwing it up. Misses. Rebound by Kyle Kuzma.
I mean, you got to let off the hook right there. He's going to be in that spot the entire night.
Good hesitation. Dribble by Bradley Beal as he scores for Washington. Here's Beal. High over Clint Capella. Brad picks up his dribble. Kispert back to Brad. Brad now driving. Step back. Ah, he got the shooter's bounce. Yeah, he looks younger than you do.
No, good genes.
Definitely the OG.
Rod, thank you.
Thank you.
Here's Beal on a pull-up for 3. It hits all net.
The other thing, when you give up the ball, they come down and they score almost every time.
Beal to the cup. It's past Hunter. Beal squares up and hit a jumper in the mid-range.
First team that shows some resistance. The other thing, when you give up the ball, they come down and they score almost every time.
Beal to the cup. It's past Hunter. There's a turnover there by Atlanta. Here comes Washington. Beal
got him.
Inside, misses, taps in his own offensive rebound.
You got to take it.
Collins. Another turnover. Ball on the floor.
Hunter looks like he got hurt on that play.
Here's Beal inside and scores. Kuzma on a one-on-one. Finds Beal. 5 seconds on the clock. Beal posting up Young. 3 on the clock. Beal off glass. Yes. Said there's a baby in the house.
Yeah. Hey, listen, go back
on the inbounds. See what the Wizards can do on offense. Beal to the cup, into the body, and scores.
Perfect.
You're encouraged by seeing the ball go through the hoop. That's just natural for anyone, let alone Tobias.
Here's Bradley Beal, led the way in that Friday loss to the Hawks with 27. Baseline jumper is good. Well, we both know he's one of the toughest dudes out there. We've seen him go out with
take more than that.
Rolled ankles before, go back to the locker room, get it retaped, and back out a few minutes later. Beal gets the roll on the float.
I guess if you're in the East Coast, would you say, hey, guy, you know what I mean? Like, I guess it's redundant.
Yeah. 5 to shoot. Beal driving and high off the window for 2.
But initially, there was a little bit of a rift there, so they did it in private.
Beal finding some space, laying it up and in.
And he knows it's an assist in the waiting. That's what he really knows.
And on that note, another double-double, point assist double-double as Beal goes all the way up and over Joel Embiid, which is not easy to do, but 13 and 10 tonight for James Harden.
This is currently 5 of 6 from the field. Beal inside the three-point line. Pure jumper. Just trying to get some spacing here on his offensive set. Here's Avia. Baseline kick out to Monte. No looks to Beal. Beal into the lane and gets the bucket and the foul.
Exactly. Nobody's got the hook. Backdoor cut by Beal, and he scores.
Wow. Excellent cut.
And you have to give Monte Moore some credit. I heard Megan McPeak talking about it in the pregame show. Defensively, he's solid, right? He took a charge from Embiid the other day. They didn't call it, but he was right.
Beal all alone to the cup, rocking the rim, two-hand stop.
Quarter court, Washington has been so good, and another steal.
Here's Beal again. He's 29, showing some old 19-year-old legs on these last two plays. Now, this is a really good opportunity for the Wizards to separate themselves here in the third quarter. Beautiful step-back jumper by Beal. Touches nothing but net.
Oh, I can see that.
I don't mean like the passing and the way, but the way he just Bradley Beal hits a three.
The defensive type of guy he is, so to see this confidence in real time has been really phenomenal.
It really has, but offensively, as Beal gets to the cup, Megan, I'm so impressed with how aggressive he was in that first half. Wizards fans, I understand the frustration. You want this kid to be #1 all-star type player as soon as he gets drafted. As you see another three here by Beal. Just rode. Guard Beal. Beal trying to get some separation. Fade away. Count the bucket and one. Daniel was trying to put that in the fifth row.
I wish he would have. You know, I love me a good block.
Well, I love what he told Wes Hall as Bradley Beal gets to the cup again. He goes, I love blocking shots. Yeah. Out to Kispert. Another miss for Washington. Tap out by Gafford to Beal. Beal hits the three. 33 points on the night for Bradley Beal. Again, he's chasing history. Getting closer and closer.
Oh.
How about 36 points?
Yeah.
Oh. Excuse me, Bradley Beal hitting his fourth three of the night.
Beal's watched by Garland. Thought about a Gafford screen. Zigzags his way down the lane and gets it to go.
He attacked Porzingis that time. That's what you have to do against a guy who's 7'3", 7'4".
Beal tried to initiate the contact into Mobley. Did that.
How to bring the right attitude to the floor.
Beal down the alley. He got fouled. Puts it up and in, and Beal has a chance for three.
And hiding your weaknesses, that takes a mature team. And I'm glad to see the coach feels that his team is maturing to that point.
The footwork is terrific.
Yes.
Sometimes you forget he's only 21 years of age.
That's right.
Beal accelerates in toward a Coro. Tough shot. 64-47 is the Cavalier lead. The Wizards faltered defensively last season. They ranked 25th. This season, a slight uptick as the Wizards check in 19th in terms of defensive rating. You saw the points off turnovers. Again, a big disparity in favor of the Cavaliers. That's been the norm over the last couple of weeks. Beal ducks under Mobley and uses the window.
They came out of the locker room. The Wizards had a little energy. The Cavs are starting to answer that energy now.
Beal on a drive. Beal now has 19. That's a team high.
Gafford slips that screen. Here's Bradley Beal. Can it be three in a row from that same spot? Yes, sir. Avdia, Kispert, and Beal all have hit corner threes so far to start this game.
It was only, what, 4 or 5 made threes till about the third quarter in an entire ball game. And tonight, between both teams, already 18 made three-point field goals, and you still have 3 minutes left in this first half.
I mean, you're watching it at home, folks. I mean, they're literally getting open looks on these three, stepping into them, getting the Wizards in rotation. Beal goes to the baseline, gets a bucket. Monte with a kick out to Beal. Shot clock now at 5. Brad's got to go to work, going left. Blows right past. Wizards with 6 on the shot clock. Beal to Gibson. Back to Beal. Going left, floater. Bradley Beal starting to heat up here in this third quarter.
You got me hyped over here.
That's why I said the 25-year-old Drew Gooden. As Bradley Beal gets to the cup. Tough finish.
And that's what I'm talking about, bodying these guys up, bringing the physicality towards them.
You see Keegan Murray stepping back and Bradley Beal making him pay for it. Mike Brown wants to talk about it. Beal trying to get free, being guarded by Davis, the second. Brad floater over Metu, count it.
Beal, free throw line jumper off the dribble, a beauty.
And he is so good.
Bradley Beal Gary Harris guards him. Now Fultz hands him on a switch. Beal, short floater is good.
That puts Kispert on Paolo, so you've got advantages everywhere. Markelle doing the right thing. He followed Porzingis right into the paint.
Inbounds pass comes to Porzingis. Hands it back to Beal. Beal twisting around. Anthony lays it in.